Simbwa will be the first to tell you he has been a habitual party. But since the accident, he says he has now dedicated his life to Jesus.
Then I sat down and said, what hadn't I done? I'd done it all. I put it that way, I'd done it all. My life has been party, party, party. I said, you know what, this is it. I won't die because I'm not partying anymore. No. I just said, you know what, there's got to be a stop to this. And I started seeing the bodies. That sight is still fresh in my mind. It was another tough one. Yeah, you're seeing people you've been talking to 5 minutes ago and they're dead. They're lifeless. One of those things you learn not to do again. You don't want to leave home without saying where you're going, because anything can happen to you.
The 24th November 2018 will remain a dark spot on the minds of many Ugandans, especially those whose relatives died on the boat accident that claimed about 30 people on Lake Victoria. The 42-year-old Arnold Simbwa, a Buganda prince, was among the over 120 people who were partying on the boat.
I mean, I saw death in my face. Then I could hear people screaming for their life. Then I could actually see people dying. It is a very, very, very bad, nasty experience that I don't think is going to get out of my head for a while. And it is very sad we lost so many people.
Simbwa is a grandson to Sir Edward Mutesa II and son to Prince David Goroba, the elder brother to Kabaka Ronald Muwenda Mutebi. A week after the accident, Simbwa went to Victory Christian Center in Indeba, led by Dr. Joseph Serwada, and made his deliverance.
I saw Arnold Simbwa in the church. I know nothing about the cruise until he tells the story. I knew nothing about what had happened until we saw what happened in the reports, and so I saw him there. He got saved. From my point of view, that was a mighty miracle.
I'm glad I made a month today. I haven't been drinking for a month. That is already a miracle for me. Then I think everybody has their time to take their decisions. Let's not do things because people are doing things.
We sought to find out how Simbwa is coping up with a new life without drinking and partying.
I've lived my life normally as a Mulangira, and apart from people that knew me from my family background and what, I'll get away with so many things. Now I can't. I'll get into a bar, I get into a market, and everybody, for some strange reason, they know you. I used to be in Kogonita. I could go anywhere. I could get away with anything. But now I'll be on a border, somebody will go, hey, Kaona, uya Mulangira, what? So much pressure, you can't do certain things anymore.
Before the boat capsized, Simbwa says he prayed to God to give him another chance to live.
I asked for one more chance. I told him I needed to do so many things. I thought about my kids, they're really young. I got 3 beautiful young boys. And I just told him I needed to change so many things about my life. And I'm glad I didn't let him down. I'm going by my word. And I've gotten some peace. I think most important, I have to thank God. I don't think I would have done it on my own.
His wife was already born-again Christian, but Simbwa had always given a deaf ear to what his wife used to tell him about Christ.
And I kept on telling her my time will come. I just didn't know how soon it was coming. I didn't think it was going to be this year. I thought I had another year maybe or 2. But after what happened, I said, you know what? I'm not taking any more chances.
Simbwa has never healed from the trauma of the accident.
This excitement of blaming people because of calamity, because of stuff that has happened, Sometimes it's unfair to, we pass judgment on people. You say, oh, this guy is old, he can't get onto a boat. Who has a manual for people that go onto boats? What is the right age that people need to go on the boats? When do you stop going onto boats? I'm sure there's a 90-year-old tycoon in this country that has a boat. So he won't go onto his boat because he's old. I don't even want to sound rude to the minister, but that was very shallow. That boat used to stay on the water. So when you say 6 months, you've been looking for it, and I'd been on that boat 2 weeks before that. Really? That was very sad.
But Dr. Joseph Serwada says Simbwa's decision to turn to the Lord has got a lot of lessons that many Ugandans can draw from.
That is the will of God, and a way that does not jeopardize his life. So we don't expect him to go back to bar and drink himself stupid. We don't expect him to go back to the same company that he used to have. We know that there are so many claims that can be made today, but who has not been there?
He's been a good spiritual father to me. He listens to me, and I believe we shall go places. I'll learn a lot from him.
And when you went to church, what exactly happened?
Jingo Francis, NTV.